Whoops, Multi-Kill here with my Destiny review. If you liked the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're looking for a different game this year besides Battlefield and Call of Duty, then Destiny is the way to go. Its always online experience is an amazing mix of player versus player and player versus environment combat, which will just blow you away. The game's huge amount of customability will allow you to choose how your player looks, many different races that you can play, but the customability doesn't stop there. You can also choose your player's class from an option of Hunter, Warlock, and Titan. If you're a bit of a fast-paced gunslinger and prefer to be stealthful while playing games, then the class Hunter will give you peace of mind when you have the ability to cloak yourself, alongside many other great abilities, including a supercharge that allows you to demolish the enemy team with your knife. But if you don't prefer to use a knife, you can also switch to a golden supercharged hand cannon. You could also choose the class Titan. This class is for players that like to enter the game and feel strong, but hey, with armor heavy enough to crush rocks, then I'd say Titan is a great choice. You can choose to use your supercharge ability to smash the ground and kill all enemies within an enclosed area, or if you feel like more of a defender, then you can use your supercharge to deploy a strong shield, which your team can hide behind when they are going to die. However, if you're not looking for stealth or brute strength, then let me introduce you to the Warlock. This class is everything from magic to teleportation, along with the supercharge ability that will literally blow your enemies off the roof. But it doesn't stop there. The Warlock has a mix of many other cool abilities that you can unlock during your time playing the game. Now, let's take a look at Crucible. The Crucible is for players that like to go head to head and fight it out to the end. This comes from a range of different game modes that you can select depending on which you prefer. If you like working together to capture zones, then Control is the game mode for you. But if you're a player who prefers all-out combat with no objective other than to destroy your enemy, then Clash must sound good. However, if you like to play in a small group and work together to succeed, then Skirmish is the way to go. But again, here comes the customization. For Crucible, you can even select your own faction to follow, who will reward you over time by leveling your reputation with them. The items that you can get from them aren't to be messed with either. You have a selection of legendary items you can buy with your saved up Crucible marks. But for all you PvE players out there, don't feel as if you're being left out. Destiny offers a new option for FPS game called Vanguard. This game type consists of multiple strikes that is for players who like going in with friends and applying teamwork and tactics to difficult AI battles. To finish off each strike, there is a final boss, which, as you may assume, isn't easy. Your team must stick together and fight the boss until eventually the boss dies and you have a chance of getting great rewards. It doesn't stop dead here. The Vanguard also has its own specialized vendors, which you can gain rep with and buy better gear with Vanguard marks. As if both these game types couldn't get any more rewarding. There's even bounties that you can complete while taking part in them, which is also a reward with more marks and reputation which you can use with your faction. Now, Bungie has been pretty generous, so you're probably thinking, that's it. But no, it's not. There are also weekly bounties and vendors you can choose from, which offer their own game mode and rewards for completing them, along with more bounties. Not to mention that turning in bounties has a small chance of giving you an exotic bounty once completed, and then you'll get given 3 stages in that exotic bounty, and once you have finished it, you may have a chance to earn an exotic reward for your character. However, this game is not for players who want to gain gear quickly and easily. The game requires that you put a lot of effort and time in so you can earn your gear. Now, for some people this isn't ideal, but believe me, it is from my point of view. I mean, who doesn't like to show off their lovely gear that they've worked hard for and other people might not have because they haven't spent as much time? I mean, come on, that's jealousy at its finest. Now, let's talk about the leveling system in Destiny. Well, from levels 1 to 20, you have to earn experience points to level up. But if you want to advance to any further levels, after level 20, well, you're going to need to start finding gear that has light points. You can do this by just doing what you normally do, whether you're a PvE player or a PvE player. The chances of loot aren't always on your side, but when something does drop for you, it's an amazing feeling. There is even an option of going into a raid called the Vault of Glass. Raids consist of 6 players, and just like a strike, you need to use teamwork to get through the mission. Now, there is always flaws in the game. Destiny doesn't have as many as some others, but some people don't like the game because of these flaws. As a lot of players should remember, is that Destiny lacks a storyline. From the very beginning, you aren't even told who you are, or what the ghost is, or why the ghost is there, or how long he has been searching for you. No, a long time is not an answer. This happens time and time again. The suspense of not even knowing why my player is here or why he decided to help them is a total annoyance. But never fear, plans for more story have been hinted at through the DLC coming out later this year or next year. Another bad thing about Destiny, which only affects some players with maybe slightly bad connections like myself, is the bad server connectivity. Nobody likes battling to the end of a fight and then disconnecting so you don't get any of the rewards from the match. You could also say that the loot system is ridiculous because of how little anything drops. But, from my point of view, that's absolutely fine because it takes longer. You're playing the game for much longer. You can have more fun while playing the game, but also become stressed. It's a two-sided argument, that. So, I'm just gonna leave it that the whole idea of the loot drops is just fine. I'm just gonna leave it there. If you don't agree with me, you can comment below. I don't mind, and I will have a little argument with you. I mean, we can have a huge debate about this, but it doesn't matter to me. But because of the very few issues in the game, but also how much they affect the experience of the game, I have to leave this game rating with a fair 8 out of 10. Thanks for watching. This has been another review by Whooops. If you liked the video, then please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and as always, goodbye.